Kia ora, greetings and welcome. I'm Stu and this is LLM FM, a channel dedicated completely to Football Manager, lower league management, wherever the country. But we're starting in England today because, well, it's a place close to my heart. We're starting off with Scarborough Athletic up in the northeast. Wonderful, lovely. So here we are, we've got our manager Alistair Quirty, like the keyboard, and confirmed today as manager of Scarborough Athletic, replacing the legendary Jonathan Greening, who is probably older than some of the people who are watching have been alive. So, first thing we want to do is get an overview of what Scarborough Athletic are all about. So we're in the Vanarama North, so right down the fifth division, the fifth league of England, and in the north. So founded in 2007. Our media prediction is 10th, which is not too bad at all, which kind of puts us in the middle of the pack. But a transfer budget of £10,000 and a wage budget of £6,690 per week. Decent stadium at nearly 3,500 capacity, but our training facilities aren't great. We're just going to have to live with that until we've got some more money in the bank. So our coaching staff put together a quick summary of the current Scarborough Athletic squad. So we will have to start with seeing what squad we've got and what we can mold them into a decent team until we're at least at a point where we can start, thinking about the future and how we might sustainably move our way up through the leagues. None of these players are familiar to me. That's fine. That's okay. We will become acquainted, I am sure. So the board culture is to strive and make progress on and off the pitch. That's great. They've picked the right guy for that because that's about as detailed a plan I have at the moment. They want to reach the Vanarama North playoffs. Wow, okay, that's gonna take some doing. It's a pretty competitive league, and when everyone's about as useless as everyone else, so we'll do our best. We'll move on. Provided details of club supporter culture and expectations. They expect us to win. Okay. They want us to be competitive against York. They must be our rivals. And Whitby. We should be able to get one over Whitby, but York? Who knows? We'll schedule a press conference. Yes. And for intra-squad friendly? No. We'll set up our own friendlies for that and arrange a meeting with the backroom staff. We'll go every month. For starters, I think. We don't have to meet that often, so we'll save our game. Lovely. So in terms of lower league experience, I've been playing Championship Manager Football Manager since it was Championship Manager 1. So very early on in the piece, I found that I was addicted to pain and lower league management. It is a certain something. It has a certain quality. A certain level of satisfaction. Alex Purver. No, that name is familiar to me. Yeah. I've definitely used him before in other games. We'll accept that current vision. They're not going to accept anything different from what they want. Tactical direction. Yeah, well, we'll come back to that. We need to have a look at our squad. So let's have a look. Not too many players. What's our goalkeeper like? We've got one of him. Right. Okay, so we got him last season on a free, played 46 games. Okay. In fact, let's have a quick look. We just want to understand where we are coming from here. So we were English Northern. So we're on an upward trajectory here. No wonder the board and the supporters are so bullish. They want Champions League football tomorrow. They might have to wait on that. Alex Wiles, that's a name familiar to me too. Look, Alex Purver, yeah, he's a fairly professional midfielder, 4-star rating by our staff. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's have a look at our quick staff. We're just going to kind of blink through a couple of these screens to get a kind of handle on this. Okay, so we're overcoached at the moment, they reckon. Well, we don't have any scouts. Okay, we'll have to sort that out. Coaching is okay apart from defense, which is rats. Absolutely gash. So, me personally, I like a good defensive coach. So let's have a look at our coaches. We've got Michael Ingham. Oh, that's pretty bad. Oh my word, that's bad. And that's pretty bad. They're all pretty bad. And if we let even one of them go, we won't be able to fulfill them. Yeah, that's pretty bad. We can look for a head of youth development, chief scout, director of football. In fact, a director of football might be all right, might be decent to get in because our scouts are not going to be that great. Let's face it. But let's see if we can get ourselves a chief scout. Now we could go online, go into the staff search and look for things, but at this level, you know, I don't think that's really going to be much use to us. Yeah, I'd rather it just, you know, we got other stuff to look at. If we look here, I don't think we've got a scout list yet. No, we've got players and right. Yeah, Mickey Maynard. Really? Ha! Still playing. Awesome. Right. So onto our scout. Onto our squad rather. Let's check what we've got. Okay, so Joe is our goalkeeper. We'll just check our under 21s. No under 18s, no under 18s. Right. Gosh. Okay. We have pants through and through. Okay, let's look by permit. Oh no, here we go. We got more than one goalkeeper. That's good. That's good. And we got this guy listed. We don't like him for whatever reason. And fair enough. Yeah, he's not great. Ryan Whitley. He's pretty decent. He's pretty decent. 4-star, decent Vanarama national player versus Joe, who's a good Vanarama North. Yeah. Ryan's our number one. Straight away. We haven't got a tactic set up yet. But so here are our better players. Ryan. Bailey. Now, of course, these stars are just relating to our own team and judged by our coaching staff, who are not great. That's not the worst central defender I've ever seen, but not amazing. Yeah, we're definitely set up for a 4 at the back system here. He's all right. He's okay. We can use him. Do we have a left back? We have one left back. And he's pretty quick, actually. He's pretty quick and decent crossing for this level of football. And our backup is, in fact, really a right winger who could probably play as an inverted wingback. Yeah. Left foot strong, right foot not so great. But he's okay. Okay. Alex Brown is, yeah, they rate him pretty highly. Alex Perver, of course. See our captain? Let's have a look. What do our captains look like at the moment? Will Thornton. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, he's our guy. Not great. Dreads. Yeah, doesn't like big matches. Not particularly consistent. Okay, we might need to look for better than that longer term. Problem is, I say longer term, but the board are expecting playoffs this season, so yeah. I like Alex Perver more as a captain. We might make Will Thornton our backup and come in. I mean, yeah, because he's not great. He's not great. Okay. Let's have a look at their disposition in the squad. So we've got a few teams, defensive midfielders and midfielders, attacking, left, right, middle, Luca Colville. Yeah, so he's pretty decent. Passing at 12, vision 13 for this sort of spot. I've had a lot of experience playing 5-3-2, 4-4-2, 4-2-2-1. Sorry, 4-2-3-1. Okay. What we're going to do is, where do we get the coach reports for our side? Staff. Forget where we find it. Is it under? Okay, let's look at our schedule. We've got some friendlies coming up, so that's good. Forward straight into it. Okay, so those are all set up. That's great. Dynamics, team cohesion is poor, but the club atmosphere is pretty good. So we don't want to go screwing with this too much. Report. Squad depth. Stint report. Here we go. This is what we want. So Gooder and Thornton showed very good understanding. Okay, that's good. We're generally good, impressive dribblers. Okay, we've got some good links in the team from some of it. It's good stamina, so we should think about pressing. Determined, that's good. Balance is good. First touch, all right, so we're reasonably decent. Reasonably decent passing quality. Vision, throwing technique, defense depth, midfield depth. There's a lot of stuff in the green here. Bravery, agility, one-on-ones, pace, command of area. Where we're not so good is depth outside the first team. Yep, that's pretty usual. Long throws doesn't matter. Not the strongest. Not great jumpers, lacking aggression. Yeah, better depth at left back for sure. Marking, transfer budget, right? Okay, let's see. Okay, so we've got something we can work with there. Let's look at our finances. What's the wages like? So we're pretty close to spending our current wage budget, but at the same time, you know, we could fit 2 or 3 players more into that. Let's set up our tactic. Gegenpress. Wing play, route 1. That's what they recommend. I haven't tried Gegenpress before. Wouldn't mind some tick-attacker, actually. So, what's this? Positive. Okay. Dispute. Counter-attack, counter-press. Lower tempo. Yeah, we probably don't want to do that. But vertical? Yeah, probably not good enough for that. But harassing and playing high up the pitch? Yeah. I think we'll go with that. We need to be pretty aggressive, I think, this season in order to meet our... Holy shit. 4-2-4, you reckon? That's pretty aggressive. We do have 2 DMCs. Okay, we can start with that. I mean, that's really aggressive, but we can definitely start with that. At the very least, it'll be exciting. Pass into space, play out of defense, take short kicks, distribute, counter, Centre backs, counter press. Defensive line, step up more. Okay. Game. Very game. This is pretty aggressive. So we want Whitley. All right. Let's go with our only right back. All right. So he's right-footed and Thornton is okay. So they're both right-footed. Let's just whack them in and then we'll see whether they have a preference. But it did say that they have a good relationship, these two. Thorn prefers to be on the right. Great. That's where he is. And Gouda, no side preference. Great. We'll try and remember that, but we will probably forget at some point. So these guys are playing as wing backs from the back as well. Holy shit, this is such an aggressive attacking formation. You know what? C'est la vie. So ball winning midfielder. Yeah, I think we have to go with Perva for this one. And a deep lying playmaker, which I do like. Let's go with Lewis Maloney. Looks like the deal. 12-12. Yeah, sure. Yeah, again, we're pretty small. We could get brutalized a little bit. Then we've got an inside forward and a winger. We can switch these guys over, switch their roles over, or just play straight wingers. Luca Colville isn't an inside forward. These guys are this squad is well designed. I think Jonathan Greening knew what he was doing. Harry Green. Yeah, he's fast. Yep, okay, we'll go with that. We'll go with the squad recommendations until such time as we realize that it's just hopeless. Right, I'm going to guess we're going to need a better forward. And if there's one thing which can sort out your team, it's a target man. So Frank is on he's right-footed. Yep, we'll put him on. We'll check, yeah, we'll double check our forwards once we've got them out there. It's actually pretty decent. That kind of versatility across the front row is pretty good. All right, there we go. Okay, so we've got some relationships here which look like they would work quite nicely. And then we just need to throw our other guys onto the field. Wow, we don't have a lot. Oops. Don't have a lot of backups at all. So we definitely need some more players out here. We're not going to try and solve the world's problems straight off the get-go. We're just going to have to lean into this and figure it out as we go along. Right, so we want a grand for him? Fair enough. He's rubbish. Okay. Let's just continue and get our first staff meeting. We'll attend this one. Yes. Absolutely. One-on-ones. Joe Cracknell. Yeah, he's not going to be playing, so we will get him to do some extra work. If you look at Colville's game would improve. If you look to play 1-2 passes. All right, we're just going to move on from here. Maloney, he's my right. No, he's my defensive mid. Yeah, he's not gonna develop his foot at 28. His left foot is very strong. I don't know how it feels. There's a little lack of depth in defensive midfield. Okay. All right. So we can make people happy by getting some more depth in defensive midfield. I was feeling that already. Dom Tier. Oh, he's a good, honest clogger. Yeah, that's actually all right. Yeah, we'll get ahead of youth development. Now I know a lot of very, very good content creators looking at New Zealand say, don't waste your money on a youth team. But I've always played with the feeling that I'm Scarborough. I'm a local team. I need to give back to the community. So of course we'll give the kids something to dream about by having an under-18 squad. Always run the maximum number of teams. It's just fun. More is good. Data analyst. Nope. Not at this stage. That is a brilliant scout. Absolutely. Yeah, he's worth having. Matthew Bethel. Okay, we're going to add him to our staff shortlist. Judgment of player's ability. You think so? 8-7? Yeah, maybe. We'll add these guys. We'll see how we go. The reasonable suggestions. That is actually true. Oh, he's way better, isn't he? Course. What's he on? It's all about the money. 50 pounds per week. Expires in 2024. We'll be fine. I think we're just going to limp through this year, to be honest. See, we're at the stage where we need to figure out where we belong in the food chain from a footballing point of view. Are we a squad who really needs to go for it to try and get out of this division? Or do we want to invest in players and kind of like push the boat out financially to try and get some good players in to bring us up to a level that will get us into the playoffs and maybe promoted? Or do we want to tread water and focus our efforts on consolidating and improving the squad to have a decent go at it next year? At this stage, we don't really know. I mean, the main thing is to make money. You've got to make money, and big money. Okay, so there's lots of decent physios out there. Let's add him. All right. Follow-up actions. Yeah, okay. That's way too much. 100 pounds, mate. You'll be lucky. 110. Nah, mate, 110. That's it. Scarborough. All right, I'll give you 120. All right, 130. You got it. We'll get him in. He might have some good suggestions. We definitely need to add more to our side. Let's have a look. Players in range on a free. Let's go. New search. Defensive midfielder. Unattached. Tom Holland. Familiar name. He's Welsh. No, he's not. He's English, but he's been playing in Wales. He's been playing all over the place. Yeah. We need some better intel than that. In fact, the sooner we can get that guy in. Are we going to get a better chief scout than that one? Because this will take a few weeks and we don't really have them. You know, I'm going to bite the bullet on that scout. I don't think that's like if we had started this game, or if this guy was available. Oh, God. Adaptability is pretty good too. Yeah, we're gonna offer him a chief scout and a recruitment analyst. We'll just hire him as a chief scout for now. He wants $120 a week for 12 months part-time. Yeah, we'll give him that. One thing we need to just check is whether we're professional or semi-professional. I think we know the answer to that. Oops, club info is what we want. Semi-professional. Our squad personality is professional, though. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Okay, let's look at our training. Holy crap, it's nothing flash. Wow. These guys are just turning up. They're doing it on the day, folks. They're doing it on the day. Set pieces. Right. Don't really have a set piece coach. Speaking of coaches, let's check our assignments. Oh, they're terrible. Here we go. Michael Ingham actually has any sort of goalkeeping skills. Training. Do we have anyone decent for fitness? Me, perhaps. Nope. 2 and 4. Beetle is, yeah, they're all just terrible. You know, I think we're going to look for another coach. I might have to bring in my own man here. Because that is, wow, it's not great, is it? It's not great. June 24. It's just, wow. Yeah, we got 10 grand that we can spend on sacking people. Okay, we'll put an ad in for a coach. Coaches allowed. Oh, whoops. We don't have a vacancy, so it won't let me. Okay, we are actually going to do a staff search. Coaching, we'll look for just a coach at this stage. Employed, no. Coaching attributes, defense. Julian Dix? Huh. For sure. If nothing else, he can show us how to leather in a penalty. And Mark Smith, head of youth. It's actually pretty good. 19. Julian Dix. He won't take no shit, that's for sure. All right, yeah, I can sack someone for that. Absolutely, you are in. Oh, you see, this is the problem. This is the problem. He's way too good for us. Sorry, all I did was offend him. Yeah, we might just have to limp through with what we've got. Yeah. Is it going to make me do the induction? Okay. What defensive marking strategies? Okay, let's go with player marking. Which post do you want players marking whilst defending? Near post. New players would you like to leave forward when defending a set piece? Balanced. How do you prefer the ball to be delivered from attacking set pieces? I like far post. How many players do you want to leave back defending during attacking set pieces? We'll defend the transition because we're not particularly big at the moment. And we'll go with in-swingers and try and lob it onto our defenders' heads. We can definitely get some better defenders, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. 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 I mean, we won't have anyone with... So, Lee Maloney. Wow, we actually have someone with 13 corners. He is taking them from both sides. Heck yeah. Well, we'll see how we go, but that's fantastic to know. Set piece tactics, we'll do that. Thank you. English trial day. Yeah, we'll attend that game. Sure. Code of conduct. I always skip the code of conduct. I don't want to be locked into punishing players when I don't want them to. Dynamics. Okay, better introduce myself to the squad. Here we go. I'd like to introduce myself as your new manager. They seem good. Look forward to working with a lesser-known manager who can bring new ideas to the side. Excellent. Let's talk about our aims. I think we've got enough to go up as champion. Maybe not. Let's go and make the playoffs. Yes. Pump the fists. FA Cup. Nah. That's all we want to talk about at the moment. Boom. Done. Look at that. Lovely. Came in, made an impact. Brilliant. If only they knew what was in store. I've never played Gingham Press before. That will be great. Play general training for the first team. That's me. Yes. Play general training for youth squads. No, they can manage that. Individual training for youth squads. They can manage that. That's all good. Better talk to the media. Wow. A lot of cheers put out for a pretty small attendance, but that's all right. How excited. It's a challenging environment. No, I'm happy to be here. Even better when I start working with the boys. Having spent the majority of your career in the lower reaches of the game, I think I'm a Sunday footballer. Sunday league footballer, yeah. I just feel as if your experience at this kind of level can be an advantage for Scarborough Athletic this season. Could be useful. Yeah. I know what it takes to be successful. How much work do you think is needed to bring the squad up to standard? I intend to give everyone ample opportunity to show what they can do. Yeah, I think so. What has their reaction been good? There's a buzz around the group. I'm going with that. Are the Scarborough Athletic fans important to your long-term plan? Oh yeah, fans play a massive part. What is your opinion of the potential for long-term success at Scarborough? I know everyone has a vision these days, but we believe ours will bring consistent and long-term success. What approach will we take for training? We're going to have to wait and see on that. Why Scarborough? What was the allure of coming here? The weather! There's so much potential. Was there anything that gave you reason to doubt whether this was the right job? I have no reservations whatsoever. How important it is to have players like Harry Green? Checks notes. Harry? Who's Harry? Oh, him. Right, gotcha. No, he has the potential. I know the potential he has within him, and I'll definitely be working to help him reach it. Yeah. Have you decided if Will Thornton will be your captain? Yeah, I think we better stick with him. How would you go about improving the Scarborough Athletic squad? This would be my choice. Defensive midfielder. While some managers are famous for their hands-on approach, others maintain a more reserved manner with their players. How do you see your management style? This can be an unforgiving industry at times, and I have to look after my players. It might sound trite, but that really doesn't matter. My kind of response, it is often said that different managers favour different competitions. Will you be concentrating primarily on getting good results in the Vanarama North? The league has to be my priority. It's what the fans want. Yeah, they want to go up this season. They want to win it this season. No, I think that went okay. Huh. I have a happy squad. I just got an achievement. Well done. Well done, me. Okay, scouting. Chief's current scout. We don't have a chief scout at the moment. We have no scouts. Okay, well, we're not going to actually have a scouting budget yet. Range. Now, we'll put it on 0 scouting for now. Until we actually get a scout. McCarthy, head of youth development. Brilliant. Welcome to the club. Bethel. Excellent. Welcome aboard. Now, get busy. What I want is a new defensive midfielder. I want a new central defender. I want a left back, and I want a target man. We need at least one lummox in the team to lump the ball up to. If we're, we haven't really got any options. So he's not really a striker at all, is he? What's Jake Charles like? He's now an out striker. Another pressing forward. Mulhern is... He's a target forward. He is quite strong. He is quite strong. And yeah, I think in Rutledge is a young kid from Gateshead, 6'6", but that's all he's got. He's a beanpole. Put Jake Charles on. McHale is very useful though. See, we need defenders, and if we can get some versatility into them, that would be fantastic as well. Well, we'll see what comes out of the trialist game. Let's have a look. Aidan Rutledge from Gateshead. Yeah, I'm gonna ease in my loan signings. He's not even my loan signing. Let's see. Make sure we got some sound going on here. We're not getting a lot of sound. Ah, there we go. There's just no one there. We'll just look at the key highlights for this game. Replays are off. I don't bother with those. Right, so let's keep an eye. Brandon Thomas, 6'3". That's always a good chance. Right, so some of these guys, if they have a decent game, we'll bring them in on trial and we'll see what they're about. We can definitely do that. Kyron Henderson's looking pretty decent. We could do with another winger. And Ryan Clark. Okay, so we got some pretty good skills. Oh, that's a replay. We want sideline. That's what I prefer. Nice. You can see the pitch. See what's going on. Is that Jordan Aina? If it is, he might be a good signing. He can play wing-back on both the left and right-hand side as a natural. Now, in terms of scouting here, I'm not going to go be looking for specific players that I know are awesome. We're just going to use our scouting network with the occasional manual search. But basically, we're not going to do anything which is kind of like going to circumnavigate the principles of the game, which is to play realistically within the oeuvre of a lower league club. I'm sure that's Jordan Aina. And seeing as I've seen him here, that makes him free game. Oh, what a shot! Patterson from outside the box, 25 yards, 30 yards out. That's got my attention. Because we do need another right back, don't we? This is one of the good things about lower league management teams, especially when you start. When you get the options to sign these new players and the trialists, etc., they're all essentially going to, almost all of them are going to improve our squad to some degree or other. We're just going to have to make sure that we can afford it. I mean, we've got 10 grand to spend, and that can easily be just shoved into our salary cap. Doesn't matter too much as we go over, but I do like to stay within the limits. Just, I don't know, maybe it's because in real life I have something of a financial background. Yeah. Let's just have it now. Oh, he's in, and that's a tidy finish. Tidy finish. Red team taking it away here. Lachlan Robertson. So we don't actually need another goalkeeper at this stage. We've got 3 and we want to get rid of 1. We'll keep an eye out though, you never know. But I'm thinking that our goalkeeper will be good enough. I mean, he's got 13 reflexes and stuff. Once we get into the squad, start talking through it, I'll explain where my head's at when I'm looking at players, especially new players, and in particular positions and in particular roles. O'Brien, is he going to get on the end of that? No, he's not. Red team dominating here. Oh, off the woodwork. So who's stood out so far? We haven't really seen anyone. Yeah, it is Jordan Aina. Ha! He's a versatile option. My own personal for fun game, I'm playing with Bath, and we're up in the championship at the moment. We've made it that far up. It's a good finish. Nice lob into the box. Jordan Aina can play on both flanks as wingback. Actual wingback, not so much a left back though. That's the only thing, and that's probably more what we need. Harvey, central defender. Kane Patterson. That's pretty good. All right, so game over, 2-1. Let's have a look. So Kyron Henderson got the man of the match. And Tay Banks. So we'll jump in and we'll. Okay, what's training like? Training early on, you know, you'll get reds as people come back to training. That's all right. Work through it. Here we go. Where is trialists? 2-1. All right, so let's offer Jordan Aina a trial. So we'll offer them 2 weeks here. definitely. Ty Ebanks, he put in a good cross, didn't he? We don't know if he's got anything more to his game than playing out on the right, though. Kane Patterson, he was the other that we were quite interested to take a look at. Enjoy Tucker, an attacking midfielder. Yeah, we'll bring him in. We'll bring him in. And Sean O'Brien with a tidy finish. And at 6'1", might even be the target man that we're looking for. Okay. And in the defense department, we do need a left back. So let's offer a trial for Daniel, and we will offer a trial for Harvey. And we'll see how we get on with those. Sweet. That'll do us. Some of them are probably, yeah, too good for us. If they say no, we'll just accept it and move on. Are we good? Tucker, good. These are youngsters. These are youngsters. Jordan Hayner. All right, well. Very exciting prospect. Ooh. And we're not going to talk to the media about their prospects at the moment. We're just going to let them come in and do their thing without any pressure. We've arranged to the recruitment meeting to determine our strategy. All right. Well, this is something people don't often use. Yeah, everyone will be expiring because it's part-time. No one's got more than a 12-month contract in this world. All right, we've got our first friendly. And it looks like we got in our trialist just in time. And we'll leave Tucker out. He's a little bit injured. Do we even have anyone in the under 21s? Nope. Not going to worry about that stuff for now. Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3 attackers. The defensive wingback. This guy's on support. You know, we might go the other way around. Those 4 players back. Maloney will get up forward. Wow. Free kicks are 16 and corners 13. Players like this can be the difference between, you know, making it to the playoffs and not making it to the playoffs. So when we attack, what we want is set piece takers, right? That's under tactics. Which is where we are here. Shooting range, Maloney. Lewis Maloney. Yes, absolutely. Excellent. Whatever range we're at It's Lewis Maloney. And Colville. Yeah, okay. I'm good with that. So we're playing at high tempo. Winger. Wow. It's quite the attacking team. We'll see how we do. Let's get at them. Yep. We'll press. Go give me a selection headache. Let's have a look at the opposition team. Ask assistant, Brown. Usually go straight and look at their striker, who's 5'8". Nothing to worry about there, I don't think. He says. You see my defense? They're not exactly great themselves. Alright. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. So yes, I do play my own friendlies. Because, you know, there's not a friendly that I play that doesn't have a purpose. The time to experiment with new players sometimes. Sometimes it's about match fitness. This is about match fitness. It's also about understanding how these players actually turn up on the day. So we're even going to turn it to extended highlights, which is how I generally play. Immediately on the attack. 3 minutes in, an attacking set piece. Charles takes it out on the right. Looks around for options. Thornton, the captain. He's through and Charles is onside. Oh, there we go. Harry Green with the goal. 4 minutes in. Alistair Purdy will be very pleased by what he's seen so far. Nice. Harry Green, the scorer. The winger. Fast. Good dribbler. Good crossing. Decent technique. He's alright. He's alright, you know. Maloney with a one-touch play to Green. Looks to turn. And he threads it through the Mulhern. Shots deflected out for a corner. Scarborough looking dangerous again. Not known for their height. But Colville has a great cross on him. Skillful play. Way too good for this league. The opposing goalkeeper's name is Will Jaskalainen. I wonder if he's related to Jussi Jaskalainen. That ball easily picked out by Willagy. Colville now. Battles with Ince. Whoever picks up the loose ball. Willagy now with some room to advance. Tied it up. Now Woking with the chance to counter. Scarborough slot back into their shape. Kellerman with room to advance. Decides to play it forward. Wolves brings it back in field. Kabobi with a lot of room on the right. And Brown, oh, what a great save by Whitley. Fantastic save. Oh, and that looked like a foul. Akinola with a clear shove to the back of Charles. I'm liking how this is turning up. Our lowest score is a 6.6 at the moment, which is Alex Perver. Oh, yeah. We're seeing confusion in the back there. Because we had shitty defensive coaching. That's unfortunate. Came off good for the own goal. Don't worry, we'll be in the market for another central defender, that's for sure. Can Green get up above? He can. Brown with a shot perhaps. Oh. Defender play. Sticks his foot in at just the right time. Well, we can't take Gooder off because we haven't really got anyone to put in his place. Oh, apart from my trialists, I guess. I'm going to say I like what I'm seeing. Defenders. Give them a bit of a push. Look at our... We've got Harvey who we can bring on. We will. We'll bring him on at some point. And Elijah clears it up for a corner. Scarborough looking less sure of themselves. God, I hate the short corners. I really do. And it's a foot race. Lewis looks like he's going to win it. Alex Brown. He's my left back, right? Yep. Highly rated. I kind of feel like Scarborough have more to offer here. This is their first friendly of the season. Well, sees a ball. Colville close to being offside, but he stayed on. Well done. Searching cross by Mugalaji. Right, we should have done better there. Okay, we're going to make a change at 65. We're going to try out a couple extra players. So let's bring in Harry Cullinan, who likes being on the left, which is helpful. Have I got him playing as a ball-playing defender? Well, that's not what... Oh, well, he's actually got a 10, which is not terrible. So, fair enough. He's actually done all right. But no. No. Don't want that. I honestly just didn't see that. Let's bring on Aiden. And we'll play him as what? A target man? Advanced forward poacher. Yeah, target man, you need... Yeah. Let's see, we'll bring him on as a... So Charles is probably... Yeah, we'll drop him into a defensive forward as a pressing forward. Then we'll push Routledge up as an advanced forward. Probably don't need to be that restrictive. Right, Colville's still playing well. Oh, playing okay. Maloney looking good. All right. Give him a bit of a pep talk. Send them back out there. Look at our match stats. Green comes forward. Oh, good defending by Moss. Took advantage of the hesitation from Green. Perver now looking forward for options. Colville's into the box. And it's in off the defender. I'll just check what division Woking are in. Oh, we'll do that at the end. Rutledge carrying a little bit of an injury, a little bit of a knock. Let's see what kind of knock. Potential knee injury. Woking being forced back. Whitley picks up the scraps. Before you know it, this game's nearly over. Even though he's got a knee injury, I'm letting Aiden run it off. He's a young kid, he'll be fine. And he's on loan. Alright, so things to fix. Now the fin. Ooh, jeepers. Brown lucky to get away without a card. The goalkeeper's up for it, of course they are. They've got nothing to lose. The goalkeeper was offside. I might have... I'm not going to go back and look at that, but I was pretty sure you can't be offside from a corner. That was a good effort there. Screen still getting stuck in. This is a professional side, and in lower league management, sometimes the mentality and the attitudes of your players can be more important than their actual attributes. I've had a central defender with the bare minimum, you know, they had 12s and stuff for heading, tackling, marking, pace, but the rest of it was just 1s and 2s technically. But he was very consistent, and he took me all the way up to the championship. So yeah, we'll keep an eye out on that. It was pretty good. Will Jaskalainen. Let's see. Information. No, it doesn't say. Ah. All right, but that was Woking, and Woking are a division higher than us, folks. A division higher. So, what I thought, actually. Excellent. So, I'm impressed. Let's give them a send up. Nice one.